Week 38. Man, winding down. Let's get the recap. Okay. All right. Well, week 38. Good week. Went pretty well, although the weather continues to act up, kind of throw a wrench in things. Let's go ahead and get to the numbers, and then we'll talk about conditions and weather. So week 38, we had 5,250 yards in the swim. We had 91.1 miles on the bike and 17.1 miles on the run for a total active work time of 9 hours and 48 minutes. So, still some hours, but you can see our mileage way less than it was last week, the big build week. So thank the Lord for that. Even so, I still had a 12-mile long run and a 75-mile long bike, and so still had some miles to put in. Actually, both my runs, so the weather, both my runs were, it wasn't like it was blistering hot, but really humid, extremely humid, and pretty warm. I mean, in the low to mid 80s, it can be much warmer, but that humidity, after the runs, I was drenched both runs, and every time that happens, you get blisters, you get chafing, you get these things that you don't otherwise get, and the thick air just made it. I think the air quality on my Sunday run was really bad, pollen and ozone and some other things, and I hate to blame it on that, but I just couldn't catch my breath. Don't know what the deal was, but anyways, both my runs were not so good, and I really wanted to have a good last couple of weeks, and maybe it's just the mental thing I got to get past to even when it's not good, it's training and it's preparation, and use it to my benefit. It's almost like being nervous, or you use it to help me focus on race day. If I can do it on these when it's bad outside, and then I can do it on race day. I don't know, but I got them done. And excuse me, the long bike, 75-mile bike on what was supposed to have been Saturday, had really bad weather up north, and rain and lightning, and so I flip-flopped and ended up doing my run on Saturday and my bike on Sunday. Sunday was a bluebird day. Cold front came through, and it was pretty chilly. It was like high 40s when I started out, and but the wind was absolutely treacherous. I just can't recall in recent memory the wind ever being that challenging. It was out of the northwest, and I was doing an outback to the northwest, and there were some hills that I've ridden this route no less than 500 times. I don't know, a bunch, and there's some hills that I don't like the hills. I normally sit up on some of those and take my nutrition and get in a light gear and just kind of grind up the hill. I had to get out of my saddle to make it up that hill, or those couple of hills that that wind was relentless, and gust. I think it was around 15 to 20 average wind speed, and then the gust must have been 30 plus. I mean, it was my legs were burning by the end of that long ride, and it was supposed to have been an easy. My heart rate really didn't get up, but my legs just felt it. even now, I'm dealing with a little bit of an IT soreness near my knee, and it's like, did my quads take it that hard that I never have IT band issues. So anyways, kind of glad the week is over. I'm chalking it up to a success because I got the miles in. Again, it was a good mental challenge to win those battles, but I'm glad it's over, to be honest with you. So anyways, let's see, Ryan. End of the day, week 38 was again a success, a good week, even though we had challenges. My energy a little bit off this week. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe I'm wondering if it's just coming off the long, really big week last week, and just kind of feeling the effects of that. I'm hoping the next week will be because the mileage continues to decrease, that I'll really have a chance to recover. I'm going to try to do some stretching, roll out, make sure I roll out good on all my quads, my calves, my feet, everything, and try to eat well and get to sleep at a decent time and let my body kind of recover. I really am hoping I just need a little time. We'll see. Next week will be a telltale on that. So, okay, so injury update. I mean, the one bright spot is no injury. I mean, I little aches and pains here and there, but nothing like I've had in the past, like a foot issue or whatever, or shoulder issue. So I'm really happy about that. I did go earlier this week to a friend of mine who's a triathlete, an Ironman finisher, multi finisher. He's a massage therapist, and he's been working around here for years. And I went to him, and he just worked my quads the other day, and calves, just kind of lower body, and really did a good job. Beat me up a little bit, but it was needed, but much better for it. So I don't know, I'm probably out of time, but I might go to one more quick session, let him work those quads again and break that IT band issue up a little bit if it continues to be a problem at all. So good shape on the injury update. Summary, I've had better workout weeks, not gonna lie, but again, I think my body's in recovery mode, just needs a little time to rest. So we'll see what next week feels like, and hopefully I'll bounce back, recover, start feeling like I have some energy, and feeling physically ready for the race. So that's it, guys. Next week, week 39, the miles continue to decrease, and we start making lists and checking equipment and making sure you got all the nutrition. I've made more than a couple of Amazon orders lately, so try to get geared up for all the details, all the little things that you have to start focusing on. Getting there, made lists, and gotten things marked off the list and added more things to the list. So it continues. Stick with us. Be sure and go to my Ironman Foundation webpage if you don't mind. Check out our fundraiser, Melissa's Promise. We're doing these videos and doing the race to raise funds for Tying Vines, which is a humanitarian organization doing work in Lebanon for the Syrian refugees. So check them out. It's a great work they're doing over there, and every dollar makes a difference. So check out my webpage, donate, tell your friends. Need your help. We're at the final push of our fundraiser, and we're just a few thousand away from reaching our goal, so we can use all the help we can get. Okay, appreciate it, folks, and we will see you next week.